Hello, this is Kaylee Gonzalez with MLC CAD Systems. Today's tech tip is going over SOLIDWORKS inspection, and I'm going to show you a method that you can use when you need to publish or export to Excel only a specific set of data. This can be very useful if you are developing export templates for in-process criteria. Again, what I have open on my screen is a project that I've already gone through and ballooned. If I take a look at my characteristic tree at the bottom, let's first expand it. We can see that I already have all of my information included here. If I scroll over towards the side, I've actually added a unique column that is called Show on In-Process Report. And notice how this is just a series of yes or no criteria. What we can do is we can actually create our own columns and then leverage the information in them to create an export that has only the items that are set to yes. So I'm going to show you how I did this, but to give you a little bit of background on how I got to this point, I'm going to show you how I added this column. This is something that you can do inside of the options. Now, if I do go under the options, first thing I'm going to do is go under my lists. You're going to notice over here on the left that you can add your own custom fields. Notice that my custom field 1 is missing. What this allows you to do is you can click on a custom field, go towards the bottom of this left-hand column, and I typed in show on in process report, and then you would go ahead and click OK on that. Because I already have this created, I'm not going to change that, but you would want to click that little green OK check mark. Once that is created, under the values, you can click on the little plus sign, and that's going to allow you to add the values that would be in the drop-down list. That's how I added the yes and no to that. Once we're completed, you can click OK here at the bottom to have any of those changes be added into the system. That's going to automatically add a column in here. Now, as a tip, if you don't see it right away, that's because it might not be showing. This again is something under options. This can be a gotcha if you don't know that it's there. Under the user interface, you have this characteristic table. This is a comprehensive list of everything that you're seeing in your characteristics table. Notice how the show on in process is turned on. When I first created this, it was not set to show. So I had to go in here and actually click on the checkbox. This is also a really great location in the options to know about, because if you feel like your characteristic table is full of a bunch of information that perhaps is not pertinent to your projects, you can come in here and hide a lot of the unnecessary information. I'm going to leave mine as is, but you will need to go in and turn on that particular column. Once this is completed, we want to know how are we going to export only the items that are set to yes. And now I've already gone through and set items to be yes or no for my in process. When you hover over the title of a column, you get a little filter symbol. When I click on the filter, this allows me to choose what I want to filter by. And in this case, I'm going to choose the yes and then click OK. When I take a look at all of the different options inside of my characteristic tab, notice how all of the items that were set to no longer even appear on the list. So this shows that the filter is being used, and then I can always edit the filter or clear it whenever I want to. Why this is significant is because at this moment, if I go into my Excel export, I can choose my template and then click export. I'm then going to receive the option of what exactly I want to publish. Do I want to publish all of the data or only the filtered data? Well, I only want the items that are set to yes, so I'm going to leave it on publish only filtered data and then click to continue. The Excel file that results is going to contain only the items that were set to yes for my in-process report. This is by far the simplest way to export information when you only want a certain subset. Now, you do need some type of variable or column information like we set up to drive this, but once it is set up, all you have to do is worry about a filter. The benefit of doing something like this is it's not something that you have to change any of your templates for. It's not anything that is set up in the template. There's nothing fancy in Excel. It's simply utilizing a filter. Thank you for your time and your attention through this tech tip. I hope this gave you some valuable information on how you can customize and filter through your data to export only items that you need. If you have any questions about how I did this or the steps that I went through, please feel free to reach out to us at MLC CAD Systems, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you have on this particular video or the inspection project in general. Thank you.